Ayurveda is the eternal Vedic science of life. The traditional natural healing system of India, Sri Lanka and Nepal. The concept of Ayurveda is not just medical treatment or diagnosis of a diseased condition, but much more than that. Ayurveda is a set of practical, simple guidelines for long life and good health. The current formula of Setsuva Pranajeewa was inherited by Dr. Venerable Vaganyanaloka, who descended from a reputed generation of traditional medical lineage. He was a university degree BA holder and well-versed Buddhist monk, whose compassion and competent medical practice renowned countrywide for many incurable diseases with the effect of the miracle oil, Pranajeewa.
ආතුල බටලන්දේ සෙත්සුව ආයුර්වේද රෝහලේ ප්‍රතිකාර කරන වෛද්‍යාචාර්යතුමා ඒ ආයතනය ආරම්භ කරපු සාහිත්‍යාචාර්ය රාජකීය පඬිත ශාස්ත්‍රවේදී වගඥානාලෝක මහා ස්වාමීන්ද්‍රයන් වහන්සේ ආරම්භ කරපු වෛද්‍ය ප්‍රතිකාර ක්‍රමය වඩා ක්‍රමවත්ව පිළිවෙලකට විධිමත්ව කරගෙන යාම පිළිබඳව මම බොහෝම සන්තෝෂ වෙනවා. ඒ මොන හේතුවක් නිසාද වගඥානාලෝක හාමුදුරුවෝ මාත් එක්ක එකට විශ්වවිද්‍යාලයේ ඉගෙනුම ලබාපු හාමුදුරුවෝ බොහෝම හිතවත්ව කටයුතු කරපු හාමුදුරුවෝ නමක් අපවත් වෙන තුරු. උන්වහන්සේගේ ගිහි පරම්පරාව විද පරම්පරාව. උන්වහන්සේ විශ්වවිද්‍යාල උපාධි ලැබුවත් පාසල් වල පිරිවෙන් වල ඉගෙනීම කළා. උන්වහන්සේගේ අදහස වුණේ ඒ පරපුරේ ඇති වෙදකම ඉදිරියට පවත්වාගෙන යන්න. ඒ වෙද පරපුරේ තිබුණු ප්‍රධානම වෙදකම තමයි ප්‍රාණජීව කියන තෙල.
In July 2005, with the demise of Venerable Dr. Vaganyanaloka, who was the traditional holder of the intellectual property of formula, Dr. Sujiva Vithanage became the sole successor of the ownership of Setsuva Pranajeewa. Dr. Sujiva was the only acolyte who learned the secrets of traditional formula, Setsuva Pranajeewa, and practically involved in its special manufacturing procedures. Dr. Sujiva Vithanage, the sole physician in charge of the Setsuva Hospital Group, was honored with the UN Friendship Organization Jeevanashuri Award and is world famous as the proprietor, patent holder of the miracle medicine, Setsuva Pranajeewa. He is a BAMS degree holder from the Institute of Indigenous Medicine of the University of Colombo and has been in the forefront of all studies during his post-internship period due to his unusual commitment for exploring ancient systems of healing. Ultimately, he could establish the ownership of the miracle medicine Setsuva Pranajeewa, which gained worldwide attention and scientific accreditation. Today, Dr. Vithanage is a competent professional figure in Sri Lankan Ayurveda, an experienced physician with international academic exposure. Setsua Pranajeewa brings nature's healing properties of over 200 naturally grown and organically cultivated medicinal herbs in Sri Lanka. Over the centuries, the original formula of Setsua Pranajeewa has not changed, but standardized through modern technology for legal documentation, scientific authentication, mass-scale production, and consumer acceptability. Our intention is to preserve the medicinal properties of Setsua Pranajeewa and provide a better quality product, as it was the original version. Dr. Vithanage was the only trustworthy acolyte involved in learning and gaining practical experiences of Venerable Jnanaloka, and became the inheritor of this miraculous healing system. Setsua Ayurveda Hospital, in its manufacturing plant, produces all herbal medication via its own cleaned, hand-picked and sun-dried special herbs. Setsua Ayurveda Hospital does not use medication from the open market to treat its patients. Setsua Pranajeewa needs various types of herbal raw materials, among which some of them are rare and endangered. Some of the plants are organically cultivated within our herbal gardens and naturally grown in our own forest gardens. Although most of the plants are extracted from natural habitats, we plan to establish cultivations under natural conditions of all the possible plants and make our commitment to minimize the environmental impact. To maintain the Ayurvedic tradition and liveliness of the herbs, we do not use gas or electrical burners for steaming raw materials or simmering oils. We've invented a new technology for firewood burners that reduces the emissions, where the heat levels are easier to control. We use a high-tech machine for logwood chopping. Ashes from these burners are used for Setsua herb cultivations as an organic fertilizer. Pranajeewa is the only herbal Ayurvedic product certified by the American Food and Drug Authority. Pranajeewa does not contain preservatives, colorings, poisonous chemicals, microorganisms or bacteria, ash particles, sugar or yeast additives, because the ancient recipe does not call for these harmful additions. Only margosa oil, gingerly oil, ghee, castor oil, methel, and over 200 kinds of natural herbs. Tests conducted by the Sri Lankan Industrial Institute of Technology show that Pranajeewa oil does not contain any ethyl alcohol or heavy materials. Innovation is the lifeblood of any business. The Setsuwa Pranajeewa has adapted this well to its growth. Harnessing the full potential of these technologies demands a wide range of detailed technical expertise. Capacity for innovation, focused research and development, and through understanding of operating environments of customers worldwide. These qualities have made us one of the world's leading manufacturers of Ayurvedic herbal care products. We also use state-of-the-art machinery for packing to keep the end product in high standard to suit international freight requirements. These attractive packing material help to keep the product in good hygienic condition and natural freshness. The specialty of Setsuwa Pranajeewa, antiquity of the recipe, diversity of ingredients, exclusive manufacturing procedure, qualities assured by modern technology, scientifically endorsed efficacy, nationally certified by legal authorities, and globally accredited as a herbal dietary supplement.
My name is Paul Mueller. I'm living here in Sri Lanka since 25 years and I had a great experience with Pranajeewa Oil. About 16 years ago I was tested. I had an arterial close 95% and I had to make an angioplast. 5 months later they detected that it's closed again and I got to know Pranajeewa. I went to the high priest there and he checked me with pulse diagnosis and told me if I take Pranajeewa I should be okay. So I took for about 1 month every day soup spoonful of Pranajeewa, and after 1 month about I went again for tests and I went to a very good clinic and they made a treadmill test, and after this they said, well, Mr. Mueller, you are quite alright. Only on stage 3 there is a we can see something slightly. you should check this when you are back. You check it here or in Austria. And I was back in Austria some months later. Before I went again to the priest and he gave me another bottle and said, you take this and everything is okay. I took this. 5 months later I was in Austria and I made several tests. And this was 16 years ago and it was always very good. They say everything is quite all right with me. And I take now Pranajeewa as a prophylax. Every year, 2-3 times I take a liter and I feel very good because I know it's not only good for my arteries. I have now also contacts with doctors who are specialized in diabetes and they made tests with Pranajeewa and the results are very, very good. So I believe in Pranajeewa and I think it's a very, very good product. And it's made with big care from out of 250 herbs and roots as you have seen before. And it's a very, very healthy and good product with no side effects, at least from my side, I can say that. I got the chance also and the offer from Dr. Jeeva to represent Pranajeewa in Austria and try to bring it to more and more people there because we believe this is not only good for Sri Lanka, it's very good for the whole world. So I represent Pranajeewa in Austria and try to market it for him in the future.
The Setsua Pranajeewa product range includes Pranajeewa Oil, Shirsha Keshalepaya, Mahanarayana Tailaya, Sinoni, a natural blend of cinnamon and bees honey. Isuriharna, Kesha Kalyana Tailaya, Sarshapadi Tailaya. From humble beginnings of making Ayurveda products, Setsua has gone international. Today we're preparing to grow some of our own herbs and venture out into the international market in a big way. Pranajeewa Oil is now being distributed via the main branches of the prestigious Cargill's Food City pharmacies and Arpico's supercenters. Sri Lanka is one of Asia's emerging countries with strong economic growth. The Setsua Group contributes significantly to the country's health and Ayurvedic industry. Setsua Pranajeewa has a worldwide presence with marketing, manufacturing and trading offices in the US, Papua New Guinea, Austria, Japan, Malaysia and Denmark. Our vision is to change the role of medicine not only for curing diseases but also for enhancing the quality of life. This will help people in terms of prevention of disease and promote their lifestyle for general well-being in an economically sound manner. Our mission is to popularize, promote and propagate the best practices of traditional medical system of Sri Lanka through quality services and products which are capable of assuring sustainable health and well-being. For realizing this mission, we provide the successful treatments for the most burdened and anguished diseases like heart disease, hypertension, high cholesterol, cancer and stroke that are labeled as incurable and cause lifelong suffering. Therefore, we offer services and products with the most authentic and genuine natural healing tradition for people who have no other option for living a disease-free life.
මේ රට පුරා ලෝකේ පුරා ප්‍රසිද්ධියට පත් වී තියෙන ආයුර්වේද නිෂ්පාදනයේ බෙහෙත මීට වසර කිහිපයකට පෙර අපවත් වී වදාළ මාගේ පැවිදි සහෝදර කරුකටයුතු වගේ ඥානාලෝක ස්වාමීන්ද්‍රයන් වහන්සේගේ දැඩි උත්සාහය දැඩි කැපවීම මත තමයි නිෂ්පාදනය වෙලා මේ රටටත් ලෝකයටත් ඉදිරිපත් කළේ. ඉන්පසුව ඒ යුගයේ ඉඳලම මේ කාර්යය සඳහා මහත් කැපවීමෙන් සහසම්බන්ධව නිරන්තරයෙන් ක්‍රියා කරන වෛද්‍ය සුජීව විතානගේ ආත්මා අද එය මගේ පූර්ණ ආශිර්වාදයක් ඇතුව එම නිෂ්පාදනය වඩාත් විධිමත්ව වඩාත් හොඳින් සිද්ධ කරමින් රටටත් ලෝකයටත් මං හිතන විශාල සේවාවක් සිදු කරනවා. ප්‍රාණජීව කියන මේ සුවිශේෂ ආයුර්වේද නිෂ්පාදනය තුළින් නිරෝගී සම්පත්තිය ලබාගත් දේශීය මෙන්න විදේශීය ජනතාව අපමණයි. ජාති ආගම් කිසිදු බෙහෙදයක් නැතුව සියලු දෙනාම මේ බෙහෙත පාවිච්චි කරලා යම් යම් ලෙඩ රෝග සුව කරගෙන සනීපයෙන් සතුටින් සන්තෝෂයෙන් ජීවත් වෙනවා. ඒ නිසා මේ ප්‍රාණජීව කියන නිෂ්පාදනයේ බෙහෙත ආයුර්වේද බෙහෙත මේ රටට ලැබිච්ච ඉතාමත්ම සුවිශේෂම බෙහෙතක්. ශ්‍රී ලංකාව එවැනි අතීතයේ ඉඳලම එවැනි මහා සුවිශේෂ ආයුර්වේද නිෂ්පාදන කරලා තියෙනවා. රටටත් ලෝකයටත් විශේෂයෙන්ම සිත සාන්තිය සඳහා ජනතාවගේ නිරෝගී සම්පත්තිය සඳහා. ඒ නිසා මම මගේ පූර්ණ සහායත් අනුශාසනයත් උපදේශයත් මත වෛද්‍ය සුජීව විතානගේ මහත්මයා විසින් මේ නිෂ්පාදනය ඉතාම සාර්ථකව සිද්ධ කරගෙන යාම ගැන මගේ ආශිර්වාදය එතුමාටත් හිමි වෙනවා. මේ තව තවත් ලෝකයටම යහපත සඳහා ජනතාවගේ නිරෝගී සම්පත්තිය සඳහා හේතු වේවා වාසනාව වේවා කියලා මම ආශිර්වාද කරනවා.
In addition to these herbal care productions, Setsua Hospital provides many herbal treatments. Herbal steam bath, intensive body massage, face massage, herbal inhalation, Shirodhara, herbal water bath, head massage, body massage, warm oil and herbal massage, and panchakarma are highly prominent. Innovation is the lifeblood of any business. The Setsua Pranajeewa has adapted this well to its growth. Harnessing the full potential of these technologies demands wide range of detailed technical expertise. Capacity for innovation, focused research and development, and through understanding of operating environments of customers worldwide. The services of Setsua Ayurveda Hospital are humanity-based and compassion-oriented interventions which are not only merely looking at a profit-motivated business. Setsua Pranajeewa is rapidly moving into an ever-changing future. A future that meets the demands and aspirations of the consumer of tomorrow. Setsua Pranajeewa, the miracle oil. Please log on to www.pranajeewa.com. Setsua Ayurveda Hospital Private Limited, number 258 upon 19, Viharamawatha, Batalanda Road, Makolo South, Sri Lanka. Hotline 0775 109862.